as somebody that knows so much about entertainment industry, there's a reason I dusted my bottom and left Nigeria in peace. Because I didn't want to sacrifice the kind of things people were willing to sacrifice to get fame. You see, for Nigeria, some people were ready to sell their soul, give devil, just to have that fame. If you do not know this in peace. The entire showbiz industry in Nigeria is stinking with what you do not know. Let's not even go into that. But I tell you, it is your choice to pay the price to have that fame. It is equally your choice to walk away. Be accountable for the words we use for podcast. Which one be say you even nearly buy yourself because of that podcast? For waiting you talk with your mouth. I even see Yvonne Jegede to the debunk her own for things we want to talk for podcast. When you go podcast, you don't know so they go use you as clickbait before. See, if you think you've seen everything that's happening in Nigeria entire showbiz and entertainment industry, you're in for a joke. There is more to this industry. Things where they go on for this industry, nobody will sit down here, tell you everything. But if you know what people ready to do to get the fame, you go fear. Make una begin the day accountable for our choices. Stop looking for who to blame. More wisdom. Mr. Nigeria, only you go podcast, go yarn dust.
If I really want to present this topic today, then he's giving me the option of I have to say what he tells me to say. Then I've said I have
Mr. Former Nigeria, I saw your video and I decided to address it because, most times a lot of people do not pay attention and pick important lessons. They just want to banter, so you will always be the victim. Now listen, you came out and said that Nedu asked you to come and say poor girls turn you on, that poor girls do not turn you on. I want you to listen. There are men that poor girls turn on. What you said is not abstract. It is not off the book. In the emotional parts, they call them the doormat women. A lot of men love poor girls because that is what enables them exhibit their masculine energy. A lot of men like it when a girl is poor because that is when they can control, manipulate you. Most of them are called narcissists, toxic men. They love poor girls because it is only when a lot of girls are poor, that is when they do not have sense. That is when they cannot think for themselves. They cannot reason for themselves because they are after their stomach. So you did not say anything that is abstract. Let me correct you. You need to understand the meaning of podcast and entertainment. Anything people raise their camera, edit, is intentional. Right? What Nedu told you is not a lie. If you allege that that is what Nedu told you. Listen, if you are going on a podcast or you want to act a movie or you want to set your camera, there is what the public like. See, entertainment is not reality. Social media is not reality. Until people begin to understand this stuff, these things will no longer be big deals to you. That is the reason why personally I chose controversy. It's intentional. It's understanding what the people want to hear. They like fiction, they like imagination, they like exaggeration. In a bit to entertain and teach, you have to first of all exaggerate, imagine. That's the reason why we have Telemundo, we have Z-World, we have African Magic, we have Nollywood, fictions, things that will excite you, not things that are real. Because the reason why people live on the social media 24 hours, we are like this, is because we want to live our normal life and come and enjoy entertainment and come and enjoy our imagination, our illusion. That's the reason why a lot of people live on their phones. Yes, because normal is boring. We will not finish facing our normal life and come on the media and still face the normal things. That is why it is called social media. People put out their fiction, imagination, they go extra. These are not real. Now listen, if Nedu had brought you to that podcast to come and talk about the things you said you wanted to talk about because you wanted visibility, nobody would have listened to you. This topic was very insightful and you carried it so well. It might not have been your persona, but it is a lot of people's persona. There's one thing you need to understand. Every story that is being told is somebody's story. So most times we are just looking for how to project that story to become a reality so that people can pay attention. The reason why that story went viral, it is because it is a lot of people's reality. See, people do not talk about things that they cannot relate to. These so-called things people call controversial topic, weird things, are people's reality that they cannot even talk about. So when one person speaks about it, it blows out of proportion. That is what they call controversy. A reality, a private life that is not being spoken about, is just within you. So when they hear one person talk about it, everybody wants to shoot their mouths.